Question number 26 is about cephalic vein. Option A is it is formed by medial end of dorsal venous arch. Option B is it pours major part of its blood into basic vein. Option C is it is continued as the axillary vein. Option D is it receives thoracoacromial vein. Option E is it lies deep to bicipital aponeurosis. So the correct answer in this scenario is option B. It pours major part of blood in basic vein, and it is formed on the lateral side of the dorsal venous arch in the anatomical snuff box. So option A is false. Option C is also false because it doesn't continue as axillary vein, rather it drains in first part of axillary vein, and it doesn't receive the thoracoacromial vein. And option E is also false because it lies superficial to occipital aponeurosis. Question number 27 is about Flexor Digitorum Profundus. Option A is it is inserted to the terminal phalanges of lateral 4 digits. Option B is gives origin to lumbrical muscles. Option C is it is supplied by radial nerve. Option D is it takes origin from radius only. Option E is takes origin from common aponeurosis attached to anterior border of ulna. So the correct answer in this scenario is option B. It gives origin to lumbrical muscles. Rest of the options are false because it is attached to terminal phalanges of radial fingers 2 to 5, and its innervation is medial part is by ulnar nerve and lateral part is by median nerve, and its origin is proximal 3-4 of ulna.
A young boy received a deep cut on the posterior lateral aspect of the forearm just distal to the neck of radius. He was unable to extend and abduct the thumb and also extend the metacarpophalangeal joints of the finger. There was no loss of sensation. The most probable nerve damage was to option A is anterior interosseous nerve, option B is deep branch of radial nerve,
Option C is radial nerve. Option D is superficial branch of radial nerve. Option E is ulnar nerve. The correct answer in this scenario is option B, which is deep branch of radial nerve, because it supplies the area of the thumb and it also supplies the extensor pollicis longus. Question number 29 is a patient came with history of roadside injury and on examination showed twinging of right scapula. The patient has injured his option A is long thoracic nerve, option B is lower subscapular nerve, option C is suprascapular nerve, option D is upper subscapular nerve. The correct answer in this scenario is option A, because long thoracic nerve, because it supplies the latissimus dorsi. Question number 30 is a 30-year-old man suffered a bullet injury with entry at the right axilla and exit at the scapular area on the same side. Several hours before being brought to the emergency room, on examination he was unable to flex the elbow on the side of injury, and in addition there was loss of sensation of the lateral side of the palmar surface of the hand. X-ray of arm revealed no fracture. The nerve most likely damaged is option A is axillary nerve, option B is brachial plexus, option C is median nerve, option D is radial nerve, option E is ulnar nerve. The correct answer in this scenario is option C, that is median nerve, because median nerve supplies lateral 3.5 side of the finger on the palmar aspect of the hand. So option A, axillary nerve, is false. Brachial plexus is also false. D option, radial nerve, is also false, and ulnar nerve is also false.